Hello. Okay. So today is April 15th, 2023. I can't believe I'm saying that. It sounds insane. Um, but it's true. And I remember just a couple years ago, I started doing the live watches for Scream 4, and I kind of forgot when it came to this one. So I actually am really excited. I did not know if I was going to be doing this for sure this year, but at some point throughout the day, I was kind of just like, you know what? Yeah, I need to. I have to. So yeah, this is kind of like a semi-impromptu live stream, but I'm super excited to get into this. I'm wearing my newest Ghostface shirt right now. The camera's always backwards. It's hard to tell. Anyway, so I'm wearing my newest Ghostface shirt right now, and I have not seen Scream 4 since I've seen Scream 6. So that's going to be really, really awesome because, I'm really interested in Kirby's whole part, things like that. So I guess I'll just talk a little bit about my familiarity with the movie for a couple minutes, and then I'll get right into watching it. This is the DVD that I got whenever I got off of school, October 4th. I remember the exact release date. I made my grandpa drive up to Walmart, and we went and got it. And look at the back there. Like, I just remember, like, seeing these pictures and being like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, I couldn't wait to take it home and watch it for, hours on end. It was finally mine. I owned a copy of it. I had grown up with the original trilogy my whole life, and I always wanted there to be another one because I thought for sure they could do it bigger, badder, bolder, scarier. They could give Sydney a bigger role than what she had in 3. And I just knew that there was more to the story. And I wanted to know who it was for the first time ever. And it was so crazy that, I manifested it. And this was able to come out. I remember anticipating it and seeing it in theaters. It blew my mind opening day. It blew a lot of people's minds. People really didn't know much about what was, going on with these films back then. For a while, I thought people, or for a while, people thought that they had already made a 4th one because they were confusing it with like the Scary Movie franchise. But yeah, la 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 la. It's a great movie. It's definitely one of my favorite sequels. I have been struggling with like trying to put on a ranking of where it goes into my, likeness of the franchise because even though 5 and 6 are so good, um, this is the last time where Gale, Sydney, and Dewey are all on screen at the same time. It is the last one where they are all alive without it ending in a poor result. It is the last time we see even, Nev Campbell and David Arquette on screen in the same scene. Sure, they call each other in Scream 5, but, it kind of, misses there. So it's just crazy because there's so many things with this that I think are perfect, and it was Wes Craven's final film. I'm very sad that he passed, but I was such a huge fan. I even have like this right here. I also had like the CD, and I remember like when I got my license and had a car, I played this like all of the time. I just like thought it was the coolest thing ever. Whenever I got older, I was also able to get this pack, and for a very long time, this was the entire franchise, and I was really proud of it. And I always thought there should be a 5th one, and always kind of knew in my heart there would be. But if this was the way it was, Scream 4 was a great way to end the franchise, and I'm glad it's not. And I'm really excited to see Kirby. Like I said, since I've seen Scream 6, I have not seen it since watching that. Which was, by the way, a phenomenal movie. It was one of my absolute favorites. It's so crazy how good it is. It doesn't have David Arquette and Nev Campbell, and I never thought that that would happen. But, like, it's so crazy that Scream 5 has all 3 of them, and 6 only has Courtney Cox. And, well, of course they killed, whoever in the whatever, but it's I don't know. It's just crazy to think about, like, all of this perspective and oh my God. Anyway, 4 was supposed to be the starting of a new trilogy. Like when you read this, it says Wes Craven directed the first trilogy and is the suspense master of this new installment. Scream 4 is the most recent in the acclaimed franchise that ushered a new wave of horror into the 1990s. Anyway, so like it goes on, and I always remember reading the back of this being like, director of the first trilogy, that means there's gotta be more. Like, I always would just hold this and know. Even if 5 and 6 never happened, I would never change this for anything. Oh God, I'm getting so many nostalgic flashbacks right now. I just remember like, dude, this was everything. I'm so excited to get into this right now tonight. Okay, let's see here. Anything else? Anything else? Do I have my tickets in this? I might. Okay, so not in this one. I have another Scream 4 DVD somewhere where I have my original tickets from the theater. I think I've shown that before. I'm glad that it was his last film. I think he went out with a bang. I have not seen People Under the Stairs. I always mean to. Also, hey, welcome. I'm super excited to get into this. And also, back whenever I was younger, Emma Roberts hadn't been in American Horror Story yet, so people really thought that she was about to be like the Jamie Lloyd of the Halloween franchise. Like, people really thought that she was going to take over and Neve Campbell was about to dip out. This bitch better be back for fucking Scream 7. I'm not about to have it. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go put my DVD in, and then I will start the movie here soon. I have this little 4-pack of, like, this franchise. Oh, God, I fucking hate how the camera's backwards. Bah! Okay, so I have this, like, little 4-pack of, like, the Blu-rays and stuff, and there's, like, documentaries and everything. I've had this for 10 years, since, like, probably 2013. Whoa, my life is going by really fast. Anyway, this is the only Blu-ray copy version I think I have of Scream 4, but it's, you know, perfect. It's never done me wrong. I also really like the artwork, because I see some people's, they don't have artwork like how this does. And so I think it's really cool that, you know, sometimes you can find a Scream when it looks like that. Usually it's just like a gray, silver, or whatever. But like these as well. And then like with this picture. Yeah, I just have always been a big fan of my sets. I love collecting physical media because I grew up with it. Anyway, I'm going to go put this in and we'll be right back. Ta-da! Oh my goodness, I also have a Scream blanket. This is very soft. All right. Swamp Thing. Oh, I also want to see that. Oh, I totally agree. She's one of my favorite actresses by far. I am completely in love with Scream Queens. I'm like 100% convinced that that was like a love letter to the fact that she was in the Scream 4 film. Hold on, I've got to turn this down. Don't want to like by audios. I also remember I was like 10 or 11. No. I'm 2 years older than whatever year it is. So if it was 2011, I was 13. I remember people hating this, and it broke my little heart. I was like, "What is wrong with you all?" I'm so glad that it has like the following that it has now, and it's gained so much more recognition and appreciation. Hey there, yes, welcome. Just gonna be geeking out about Scream 4 for like the whole next 2 hours. So, I need to find my DVD remote because I'm not about to sit here and watch fucking 15 minutes of commercials. All right. I always forget. You have to like skip. You can't just like, ugh. Do you guys remember? Maybe this is just like weird, but there was a time in life when DVDs you could just skip right to the menu. And you could also, on like VHS, obviously since it was a fucking VHS, you could just like fast forward to whenever the movie started. Okay. Let's see here. There were more people in the theater for Scream 5. Scream 4 is better than Part 3. See, I definitely think that that's true. The fourth one did not have a lot of marketing. I did see it on, you know, the TV spots on like TV every once in a while, but that's because I was paying attention. I was looking for it. Scream 5 did a great job of, you know, promoting what they were doing. The Scream 4 mobile game. Oh, I want to play this again so bad. I'm pretty sure I've said this every year that I've ever done this, but like, sorry, my bangs are like tickling my forehead. It's like, they're so weird today. That's the problem with curly hair. Does anybody else have like really weird like curly hair? Like, what is it doing? I don't know. Red Eye. Oh my god, that has Rachel McAdams in it, doesn't it? I love a good airplane film. Yes, it's like the only one that doesn't end on like a great ending. Like everything else is like a feel good end, and like it's like whoosh. Oh, okay, so every time that I watch this film, I know that it's my favorite. And then sometimes I'll watch like 5 or 6, and I'm like, maybe 5 is my favorite. Maybe 6 is my favorite. And then you'll put on the original, and you're like, oh, well, one has to be the best. I'm pretty sure Scream 4 is my favorite. Okay, it's just got to be that way. Let me see. Let me grab drinks, snacks, things like that. Adjust my volume. I'm about to play the movie soon, so if anybody else wants to like stream it on Paramount Plus, it's on there right now. Or if you have a copy of it, or if you want to rent it from somewhere, this is that moment to do so. Okay, I'll be right back. Ah. All right, so I'm out here on my living room couch, and I need pillows. I like pillows. I'm someone who gets comfortable. Bro, also, do you know what I love about Scream 4? Is even though it was a part of like the Stab movie or whatever, it was like the first time we've ever seen two Ghostface on camera kill someone. Now, Scream 6 does it way fucking better, obviously, but like, still, that was the first time ever we've seen it, and I don't care if it was a Stab film or not. It was still a part of the film you're watching. It's not like Stab 6 is real. You can't go fucking watch it. You know, you have to put on Scream 4. So it's like when you go and watch Scream 4, that's on there. And you're meant to believe it is so until otherwise. So it's like up until that moment, that is Scream 4. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I love all of the Ghostface things that I can get. All right. Oh, I just went to Target today and I had to hold back because there were so many things that I wanted but did not need. Oh, okay, so that I feel like I know exactly why. You can't make jokes like that anymore. It's not okay. Scary Movie franchise is one of my favorite franchises ever because they say so many racist, terrible things. And if you're smart enough to understand it, you know that it's not because the film is racist. It's making fun of the fact that people fucking they act like that, like in real life. So, um, blah blah blah. All right. Without further ado, I'm about to start the film. 11 years after Scream 3, the first time we return to Woodsboro, the introduction of Judy Hicks. Um, this is like one of the times Sydney is the prettiest, I think. And she's so badass. Like, I know she kicks ass in 5, but she kicks ass in this, and she's in it. She's in it much more than 3 and much more than 5. Okay, so apparently we played and I started right off on there. So I paused. I am 9 seconds in right now. I have the little Dimensions Films things up. And I'm going to be hitting play in 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds in. 11 seconds. Phone ring. Hand. We're in this. Okay. I remember seeing that for the first time ever and just being like in awe. Because they don't do it like that since the 4th one, or since the first one. 2 does not have an opening scene. Oh my goodness. Plus, do you guys remember Jake Paul and Logan Paul and like Lele Pons and Curtis Lepore and like all those stupid Viners that got like canceled because they had like allegations against them? Man, I hated the years of 2014 to 2018. That 4-year gap of people, those social influencers were just the worst people. Scream 4 was ahead of its time. It was completely ahead of its time. I will die on the Scream 4 hill. Man, because every time I watch Scream 5, I think that it's my favorite. Ugh, man, this is so hard. The more impatient version of the person you just spoke to. People laughed so hard in the theater for that for me. I'm very lucky to have been able to see 4, 5, and 6 in theaters.
It's a prank. Why take it as to me? The stalker. Are the doors boxed? Don't freak out.
Plus, it's just like building up so well. And how could you ever think about being tricked like this?
It's from Stalker. He said cancel the phone.
Or else.
For God's sake, it's a joke, Trudy. It's probably Lexi.
Ah.
Where are you going? To make sure the front door is locked. No.
It's so I'm so used to this by now, but like if I really get into it, like it still pulls me in every time, you know.
Who is it? I said, who is it?
It's so crazy how you think things are gonna be the way they are forever. You cling on to things, you think that's how it should always stay. The things you know.
I'm scared.
These two girls are they're not old now, but it's like they're so much older. You know, they're young girls here and they're women now, and it's like that's crazy. 12. Okay, 12 years ago. 12-year anniversary party. 12 years ago this came out in the theaters. Like what? I've what? I've got to start going to therapy or something because I have no concept of time.
There's nobody else.
I have to talk to somebody about that. I feel like this movie came out like 2 or 3 years ago max.
What does it say? It says I'm not outside. I'm right beside you.
I was like, oh, so there's two killers. I hate how everyone's just like, oh, that neck throat cut is so cheesy. And I'm like, it looks really good. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
That was so fucking stupid. Pure horseshit. The death here in front of us. I jumped. It scared me. A fucking face.
This is just like 1 year before
I guess now it would be
Anna Paquin was about to do Frozen. I hope Wes Craven had a great time on this. I hope he was like, you know what? Yeah, Scream 4. Let's really do it. And I hope he was proud of this.
I like the Stab movies.
He really did it. I'm proud of him.
Aliens or zombies or little Asian ghost girls.
There's something real about a guy with a knife.
Just snaps.
Ding.
It could really happen.
It could. It does. All of the time.
They just keep recycling the same shit. Even the opening scene, there's always some random girl who gets a call that undoubtedly ends up getting her killed. It's also predictable. There's no element of surprise. You can see everything coming.
That is why no one is sitting next to me on this couch. I'm not about to get stabbed.
Because you talk too much.
I hope. Also, that's why my couch is up against a wall. Because I'm not about to have that fucking Randy thing happen to me. The fuck? No.
Oh my god. I love it.
I've seen it 5 times and it still gets me every time.
I don't get it.
How do you not get it, bitch?
It's like the Twilight Zone. A movie within a movie. I get that. But it's illogical. That's the question.
You just said, I don't get it. And she's like, I get that.
Step 6, step 5, and if so, what is step 4 about? You're overthinking it. Am I?
Is the beginning of stab 6 stab 5? And if so, what is stab 4 about?
We live in Woodsboro.
What?
Nothing to do with Woodsboro. I thought you said stab was basically
This bitch is like a pitch.
the original Troy
You know what? Do you guys know someone like that? Some fucking picky bitch at movies.
Step 5 has time travel.
Some people say that Scream 4 doesn't move the characters further at all. Like, I'm not gonna call anybody out just because, like, I don't know. There's like so many people with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, or like millions of subscribers, and they say things, and I'm like, but that information is wrong. I'm like, you're literally just wrong, and millions of people, or hundreds of thousands, or tens of thousands of people are watching you or subscribe to your channel, and they're just gonna eat up every fucking word you say, and then they're gonna repeat it because they heard you say it. Like, there's some people who can't even get the fucking names right of the actors in the films that they talk about, and it's like, what? I don't know. just crazy to me. So I don't want to say anything. But there's so many times when people say things about stuff that just doesn't make sense, and I'm like, you must not really get what's going on, because that's not real. I have an extended version of this movie. I should have been watching that tonight.
You bitch. No, not funny. Somebody falls for it every year.
This, while being my like favorite sequel and like probably my favorite installment, this also probably is my favorite opening. It's so good. I mean, Casey Beckers is probably, it's, I mean, I get that Casey Beckers is the best. But if you asked, like, if these were all ice cream flavors and you asked me what my favorite flavor was, you know? That's why I hated film school. I love film school. But, like, a part of film school I hated was that, man, if you had any opinion that was different, people were like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And I'm like, nothing is wrong with me. Pulp Fiction is amazing. I just don't think it's the greatest movie in the world. I hope that doesn't get me, like, slaughtered here.
Who is this? Is this Trevor?
I had the biggest crush on her whenever I first saw this movie. Don't blow it. Oh, no. I don't want to blow it, honey. Not the dumb blonde. I love this girl, and I love how she runs up the stairs instead of going out the front door. And you better start running. Oh, Ghostface looks so good. I love the mask. I even had an Entertainment Weekly magazine that came in the mail that was like of the new mask in the face or whatever. Dun 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 dun. I love the music. Dun 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 dun. It's just so good. I heard that Wes Craven saw that this was the way that the house was of the layout, and had the idea that because it had that, an unfinished direction, like right to the garage, he was like, oh my god, if we can work a garage into this, why don't we do that? Like, you know? And I like that Scream 2 established opening up with a song, because 4, 5, and 6 do it as well. I love the Ghostface mask. Staring at the wall and let the time just pass me by. But it's all just a phase. I just got an Instagram message from my sister. Oh my god. Okay, so right before I checked my sister's message, oh my god, the first time we see Sydney. This is on my home screen. Isn't that crazy?
What do you think? Well, I guess today is the anniversary. Kids, no, I meant the display.
I love that. I saw that book in person at the Scream 6 experience. Also, I don't know what everybody's talking about when they're like, it looks like Vaseline got shoved over the lens. I'm like, no, the fuck it doesn't. Like, literally, no, it doesn't. What fucking version of the. Well, that's also because. Well, it's gonna look a little bit like that because I'm on a camera right here. But, like, what version of the film do you guys have? That little part that's blown out right there on the blankets and in the sky right there? That's because I'm on my iPad right now. For me, in my eyes, this is. Well, also, I color grade my TV. I don't know if other people do that. The point is I don't know what other people talk about when they're like, it looks all smudgy. Not on my copy. Not in my world. It doesn't happen here, sis. The first time I've seen Kirby. Dude, she doesn't even know what she's about to do. Alright, now I gotta see which performance of hers I like better. Everyone's gonna say Scream 4, but we'll see. I think I like her better in Scream 6 because I loved her in this one and I anticipated her and everything. And like, I don't know. She's just so pretty and badass in the fucking. What is it? The sixth one? 13 years. By the time Scream 6 happens, it's 12 years. So, yeah, it makes sense that she's 30 in Scream 6. Oh, look, someone new. Hello there. Welcome to the Scream 4 viewing party. Unofficial. But, yes, she is a great character. And I think that she's definitely one of the best. She's so funny. She's so young and pretty in this, but she's such an established woman in the other one. So I think that definitely is something to think about too. Yes, she was everything in part. I always knew that she was supposed to come back, because I watched the commentary on this one time, and it's Emma Roberts, Hayden Panettiere, and Wes Craven, and they all sit there and watch the whole film, and they talk about how they have plans for both of them to come back. So it was really cool. What's your favorite scary movie? My favorite? I don't know because you're stressing me out right now.
That was original. I got a comment that this morning from Marty.
That okay, a callback in Scream 5 to whenever Sam 5 does that. Or I mean Scream 5 is a callback to whenever Kirby does that. I think that there definitely will be. I think that, let's see. I kind of think that Radio Silence was finishing 5 and 6 to do that trilogy. How cool would it be if 7, 8, and 9 was its own trilogy? Oh my god, I like the Star Wars films. Oh gee, I wonder why him and his wife got divorced.
Feels good. She's ready. Fiction.
Hey, I made some lemon squares in my car.
Thanks, Deputy, but no thanks.
You're not cheating on your wife if you eat my lemon square.
Yeah, but it would be cheap on
Oh, okay. I will write that down. I've got a phone right here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my background is Scream 6. Good. I can't wait. I'm hearing that around April 25th to May 1st is whenever the digital version is going to come out. Wow, Gail Weathers in her house. This is crazy because in Scream 6, we see her in her New York house. So, it's not like the first time we've ever been to Gail's house in the sixth one, but it is the first time we've been to her apartment in New York. That's probably where she was living whenever she was in Scream 5, which is crazy to think about. Were we really surprised by Gale in Scream 6? I mean, I'm not. I really am not. I mean, I was.
That's a 2.0 upgrade version.
Woodsboro High School.
Oh, this is all
I love that this is the 15-year anniversary of the of the first one, and Scream 5 is the 25-year anniversary, because they're both so different fields. Like, this one is so good with the fact that it does feel like Woodsboro High School. We're in the hallways a lot. We're in the classrooms just like we were with the first one. Scream 5 doesn't really do that, and I kind of wish that they would, because it's almost like the essence of the film. But when you look at Woodsboro High and Scream 5, it's like the trees, like where the kids are sitting, and like the bus out, like it really feels like you're fucking right back there in 1996. Okay, so I have got like the regular Ghostface Funko Pop thing. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of the Evil Dead films. I've reviewed them all on my channel, and I cannot wait for Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead 2013 is probably my favorite, but it's really hard. I don't know. That's a whole other thing. I don't know where things stand with me. I really have to think about them. Pretty much whichever one I'm watching at the time is my favorite. Okay, so I've seen this background actor with that red striped shirt pass by like 3 different times now. Gail! She's in purple and I love her. She's totally has this long, gorgeous hair, and she's like, yeah, no, I'm not about to do this whole thing where I make a fool of myself like in Scream 3. Oh, Sydney, into the sun, out of darkness. She's so young and beautiful. I'm so glad she's on camera at this point in her life. And I really love in Scream 5 because it's like you see who Sydney is after Jill Roberts.
Congratulations, Sydney. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but really you can get one.
Yeah, Scream 4 is my all-time favorite. I can't deny it. I almost want to be like 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 2. But I know that would get me like crucified. I love the first one, and I don't think it's not better than the other sequels. I think that I've just grown up with it my whole life, and so I have more interest in watching some of the sequels because I'm so familiar with Scream. Like the first one is ingrained into my being. I could still watch it, like, and never be bored of it, but it's like I really anticipate the sequels, you know. Oh my God! Hi, Matt. What's going? Oh man, what the fuck? What the fuck? Stop breaking my heart. No. What? That's okay. Everybody thinks that I'm insane. No, I love part 2. I love part 2. It's one of my favorites. Part 2 is probably a 4 or 5 star film, but Scream 2 is probably my least favorite, and everybody hates on me for that. So I get it. Just it's like flavors. Like I said, if these were different ice cream flavors, yeah. Please don't say I hate Scream 4 the most. Oh no. Maybe can you just like not like it as much as the other ones? No Scream movie deserves hate. If you're gonna hate the Scream franchise, save that for the TV series, which I still love, but it's an MTV show.
Jenny Randall and Marty Cooper were murdered last night.
Yes. Oh, see, Jill is my favorite of all time. Charlie is okay for me. I used to really think he was ugly, and I used to really hate him, but he's fine. He's still not, you know, he still might even be my least favorite of all of them. A tiny bit. I hate to say that. I don't want to say that. But also it doesn't have like an opening call. There's just some other things. Me too. Seasons 1 and 2, really good. Season 3, I also think is really good. Both just two different things. Like I like that there's multiple incarnations. I also think that whenever they did the Scream TV series, they were like, let's see if we can make it do something. And they changed it or whatever. And no. So then I heavily believe that influenced how Scream 5 went and how Scream 6 went. Because they were like, nobody was comfortable with it. I was comfortable with it, but like the majority of the people weren't comfortable with it. See, I've not seen Malignant yet, but I will.
Please explain to Betty Crocker that I have every right to be here.
I've also not seen House Part 1 and 2. Yes, okay, cool. All over the internet, Dewey.
Yes, the whole world knows about it.
This one, I think, is so fun for me because they're back in Woodsboro. You really get to see the town. You get to see that they're established for 10 years. Some people say that it doesn't move the story forward. I was talking about that earlier, but it's like, how does it not move it forward? The last time that we saw Sydney, she was there. Now she's here. She's grown up. She's strong. She's not afraid. She's stronger than she ever was in 1, 2, or 3. She's successful. She has money. She's got a house. She's got a career. She has friendships. She has Dewey and Gail, and they've been married for the past 10 years. It moves them along. He's now the sheriff. He went from deputy to ex-cop and the other two, and now he's the sheriff again. That moved his character arc back up to respectful and whatever. And Gail, being someone who has been emotional enough to give up all of that part of her life for 10 years and live that is the part of Gail that I like, and that's why I think she's so good. And she also was good in Scream 5, but it's like, if you really think about Gail in 1, 2, and 6, you know, she's scrappy, and I kind of love it. And no, I love her in this too, and she's trying to get back in it, but she's not mean. Like in Scream 4, she's just trying to get the story. She's like scrappy, like I said, but in Scream's other ones, like she can be like a little tad vicious. So like she grows her heart and her strength. I don't know, like I feel like this moves them along so well. I feel like it really does. Oh my goodness. We should have known as soon as she hugged her. We're like, oh, that's the killer.
Yeah. The two of you got phone calls. Yeah, us too. Favorite scary movie?
I just got an email. Oh wow, I love how a package I got yesterday, I just got an email about, your package was delivered. Yeah, I know.
And the killer didn't call you? No.
No.
Is that a bad thing? Does that mean that I'm not gonna
I love how she has a black leather jacket in this one and in Scream 6. Wow, has anyone else caught that yet? Probably, but I caught it on my own without anyone having to tell me, so. Oh, that was one of my favorite parts. Oh, did you hear that I'm gonna be next? Everybody loved that. She was so funny.
But nobody thinks you're involved.
And Judy. Judy's character development is crazy. I'm so glad they brought her back for Scream 5. Ooh.
That's comforting.
It's Rebecca. Fucking God, who are you? Yes, it's true. Two girls, I'm sure.
I love all of the media out here, and you really get to like feel like people are invested.
Best idea ever. Henry, I'll call you back. Excuse me, I have to geek out. I didn't get
Which is to say something earlier.
Such an honor to meet you. Thank you. Rebecca Walters. When I was a kid, it was
Gail is so pretty.
Story with Gail Weathers. You were my
These movie franchises are so consistent.
Feel ready now.
You gave it all up for love, I know that. How long have you and Dewey been married?
10 years.
Oh, just like your characters in Stab 3.
I literally love this so much. I can't believe it.
I didn't mean that wow. It all seemed like more of a movie romance than really.
Today is also a live stream going on for one of my friends at Goodwill Hunting. Brett's birthday. Yay! Happy birthday! Go, even if it's over by now, go check that out. Comment something nice. Everybody deserves love on their birthday.
Brand. I still got it. So pretty. She survived. She must have scars.
Sorry, I have to respond to my friend because I'm a good friend, and when someone needs advice, I answer.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Roberts. She needs nice scars now. Oh. Well. Fine.
I love that Maureen's sister is introduced in this, and you immediately get the setup, and it's like you never thought about that, but it's like, why not? Everybody's got a family, and you already know, and they set it up that she's similar to Maureen. They both have their problems, and it's like, this is an alternate Sydney, like, you know. Sydney's mom, they had kind of had a trouble with him. They weren't the, you know, they were kind of trashy people.
Just when you think things can't get any worse, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they get better. Out of Darkness, Sidney Prescott, page 220. Gotta get going.
I love seeing Sydney and Dewey. This is one of my favorite scenes together. They're really reflective. We've been through a lot together. Yeah, we have. Yes, but you have to remember about what we talked about earlier. Don't let bitches get you down. The last information that we have is that we are going to be okay. Alright. I can't believe that he broke into her fucking room because that would not make me feel comfortable. Especially serial killer was on the loose. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'm gonna keep the movie playing. I've seen it 100 times. I know exactly what's going on. I love her hair color. A lot of times in the October time, I will dye my hair that color.
Oh, sorry.
No, he's just leaving his plans.
Now, I really did think that he was probably going to be the killer in this one. I thought it was like, it's too obvious that it's him, so it's him. I love that Sydney wrote a book.
Nothing, just you remind me of I'll do it, okay?
Good night.
Sorry about that. Just making my rounds before taking off.
Judy Hicks being sus as fuck. I literally was so scared of her in this moment. And then when she started talking, I was like, no, she's being genuine. And I really do love her.
We had the same homeroom.
Drama Club too.
Too.
I love this. It's weird for me. Well, not weird for me, but it's like it's funny that they're not even in a scene together in Scream 5, yet they're both in these films together. It's funny how acting can work out sometimes. You can be in the same film and not even have crossed paths with another actor or character.
A lot of stuff going on back then. Oh, it's nice to see you again, Jimmy. Me too.
You're supposed to be all
You're supposed to be up front, Perkins. I like all of the music in this, which is why I have the CD and the song she's playing in her car right now. I fucking bump it all of the to this day. I bump it all the time. I think I need a smaller thing because I'm like my head's like all the way down here. There's like so much open camera space. All right. Let's see if we can't figure out something here. Is this gonna be too low?
Yeah, there are two zombies sitting outside your house in the car. You wanna come out?
There we go. There we go. I watch them all the time. I really do. I watch a lot of YouTubers. I value a lot of people's opinions. I need to have other perspectives, and I don't technically like negative things a lot, but even if someone doesn't like something, I will watch most of or all of their video because I need to digest what they're saying, and I either need to accept it as well or debunk it for myself. So that's where agreement comes in and stuff, and I get a lot of people's opinions and just personal enjoyment. Information. There was a big time period for me whenever I was anticipating Scream 5, and the first thing I would do is when I got off work was come home, clean up my apartment a little bit, feel good about my environment, grab a snack, sit down and put on like Beyond the Mask, Podcast Now, Critical Overlord, Drum Dums, Craven Something Scary, Killjoy Jake, or 3C Films. Those are some of the people I watch regularly, like all of the time, like I make a point to see their stuff. Dead Meat, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, I like a lot of their things. Oh, my friend, Good Girl Hunting, Destiny, Matt Fosse, who was just like commenting earlier. There's a lot of people that I tune into their stuff just to make sure that I know where they're operating at and see how that affects what I'm going through with what the topic is. I think it's good to have perspective. Oh my god, not fucking Kirby having an iPhone like whatever that is, like right before the 4. The iPhone 3G.
You do know there are cops all over this house.
I think I have just enough time to slice someone open.
This ghost face on the phone, brutal.
Sorry, I don't know. Kirby.
Come on, do it.
Screams 4, 5, and 6 are my favorite, and I'm not even fucking mad about it. Or upset, or shy. Suck my dick.
Kirby, come on, talk to me. This is funny. Kirby.
Liar.
I'm over this.
I never said I was in your closet.
Why would I be in your closet? This is definitely one of the best kill scenes ever. Oh, stabbed through the hand. Which always really affected me about how much that hurt. But I think they really did it justice in Scream 5. Oh, Sydney seeing this for the first time, she's like, what the fuck? It's crazy because she knows it's like not anybody she knows, or it's like, I mean, not really, but it's like she knows that it's a person and that it's not like the same figure, but yet Ghostface acts like a singular entity. or let this deter you from the stability that you have earned and deserved.
Oklahoma City. Preview of coming events.
I'm texting, leave me alone.
Come for me. You got the balls for that?
Oklahoma City. You think this is all about you?
You think you're still the star?
This isn't a fucking movie.
Yes, it is.
You're innocent.
You stupid bitch. I'm watching it for its 12-year anniversary. Just
How
kidding.
about the town you left behind? I've got plans for you. I'm gonna slit your eyelids in half.
So you don't blink when I stab you in the face?
You'll die when I want you to, Sydney. Not a moment before. Until then, you're going to suffer.
Jill, stay right there.
Do not look.
Okay.
Ah! Dude, Ghostface comes out of the fucking... out of everything so well. Like, he just appears.
He's in here.
Where is
I love how green the town is.
Jill,
Well, it's California. It stays really green. Well, it's either really like wispy and cold, not like October-ish, but like it almost gets to October sometimes. Like it'll be December and it'll look like it's gonna hint at being fall, and then we'll go right back to having like summer weather. It varies. But then sometimes it'll be gray for like a week in a row, like gray. No sun, not sometimes even rain. Sometimes rain. Like we live in Seattle. Like LA is the craziest weather I've ever experienced in my life. And if you drive into certain places in LA, it snows. What the fuck? All right, let's see how everything is going. This is not all your fault, Sydney. I hate when people say things like that to her. That is so mean. Do you guys remember when poppets were a thing? These things where you like...
What the hell happened? Okay. I saw him go into that yard 2 houses down right before.
Yeah, and I circled around to cut him off.
And?
And I met Hoss coming from the other
Right now,
direction.
he must have circled back
Oh, hold on, I'm kind of getting obsessed with these again. I got this at a free test screening for Pet Cemetery. So, like, that's the reason why I have it. I think it... Oh, I wasn't supposed to, but sometimes it, like, pops off.
This is all past with Bobby Mercer webcasting live in our darkest hour. What began as a day of remembrance has ended with serial murder. Olivia Morris.
Yay! Okay, so...
Is dead. So is Jenny Randall and Marnie Cooper. Our local
I love that Gail is wearing a pink top like this, and it's a very good foreshadow to Scream 6, and Scream 6 is a callback to this moment. There's a lot of similar wardrobe from Scream 4 and Scream 6 because I think of the connections and Kirby.
you two are the boys that run the
Movie cinema. Yeah.
Oh, Charlie runs it. I'm just VP. Case takes a bullet. It's called Cinema Club.
So you must have a very unique insight into movie buffs at your school.
Maybe.
I struggle with this. So Robbie's one of my favorite characters. And I'm like, I would have loved him so much better of being a killer than the Culkin brother. But I'm almost glad that he wasn't. Because he was like, I film things, but like, that doesn't mean that I'm the person who's filming the murders. And he wasn't. So that's, so I kind of like that. Here is the thing. People get on the Scream franchise and I don't know why, because it's the most consistent. And think about TV shows. Some episodes are more serious than others. Some episodes are funny. Some episodes are two-parters. Some episodes are fucking sad. Some are dangerous. Some are heightened. Some are feel good. You really feel good when you watch it. I think Scream 1 is scary with a little bit of funny. I think Scream 2 is clever with the mystery and anticipation and a lot of funny. I think Scream 3 is mysterious and campy and also has some scary moments, and is mostly like a Clue type of movie. And then Scream 4 really brings the feel-good, scary, vicious funny. And then Scream 5 is like the serious, here's a joke. Like, there's like 3 or 4 maybe jokes and like, well, there's the little tiny, like there's like 4 good, like over the whole thing where you're like, ah, you know, like the Scream 5 is a very serious, sad. You take that movie and like it hurts. You understand the violence. Same with 6. The stakes are heightened, but you understand the violence in that one in a way where it's like
Sydney, fired.
bad. Like it's like the violence hurts in that one too. It's crazy. There's so many things. I like that each Scream film has its moments. I think they all have feel good moments, but I think Screams 3 and 4 are a little bit more of the feel good ones. Scream 4 being way scarier than 3. I'll die on that hill. Because I watched it in theaters. You can't tell me that people didn't go at certain points, because they did. I saw it. Like, I said I saw it, not Hey Siri. Oh my goodness, mate. What? Phones are crazy.
Here's problems. It's late. We're a little shit faced once in a while. I apologize. Just watch. Come around. Give her time, Sydney will come around.
All of us about Scream 7. Not her getting a call.
Sydney Prescott, please.
I'm handling Miss Prescott's calls and appearances. May I take a message?
You are the message.
This music is so iconic. You can't tell me it's not.
Yes, I am. It's kind of hard to hear you.
Sorry, I'm in the hospital. She's a fucking liar.
You can just hang on 1 second.
I've got time. It's you that doesn't. You know, Rebecca, it doesn't sound to me like you're in the hospital. Sounds like you're in a parking garage.
A dark and deserted parking garage. But if you want to be in the hospital, I can put you there. I worked with her on Glow. And then she wasn't going to be a part of season 4. And then they canceled season 4. I'm still sad about that. It was my first job ever in Hollywood. And they fucking canceled it! Ugh. Whatever. I was there for however many days, and I got paid for it. And I have the photos and the memories. And scripts. I have script pages. I literally have physical proof of how season 4 of Glow would have went. Oh my god, and Betty Gilpin is so pretty. This is so cool. I love seeing Ghostface in a parking garage. This is the only time we've seen him in one other than the TV series. Right? Correct. This is the same hospital Dewey dies at. Crazy. There's a door right behind you. Oh my god, there's a 6. She's on level 6 right now. That's obviously has nothing to do with anything. They're obviously just on parking level 6. But it's so crazy that this is Scream 4 and then Scream 6 is when Kirby comes back. Herbie is a car that Lindsay Lohan drives. Dude.
This is an ongoing investigation. Rest assured.
She gets one little stab in the stomach and she's like, oh. Mindy gets, everybody in Scream 6 gets stabbed like 4 times. And they're like, I feel better than before.
These killings resemble the pattern of the original Woodsboro murders.
Later.
And not everybody wanting to know the answer and you
As
not
I
answering.
said, my office-
Dewey is a fuck in this one. I will say that.
We are very close to bringing this whole situation under control.
No the fuck you aren't. Come on, 30-second delay. I just got reminded of that because I'm live streaming. And I'm back, and I'm probably only back on the screens right now for you guys. Trust me. But I happen to have a lead and you don't, fucker. Shout out to Pringles for being the only company that still fills their chips all the way up to the top. Like Lay's, you could never buy a bag of Lay's full. It's like half air.
Tell you a little bit about ourselves.
And they're like, that helps cushion it. And I'm like, really? Because the contents inside have more space to move and fall and hit each other. Wouldn't they just break up? I don't get it.
It's not. The only thing we heard is we have a This is the only thing.
Thanks. I guess.
Sydney back in the Woodsboro High School is crazy for me, which is why I love Scream 4.
Everybody will be doing something. It's kind of the one component the killer is missing. Wait, what do you mean? Well, you want to be the new version. The killer should be filming the murders.
I don't know if we ever see Gail wearing white again.
When you film them all,
Oh, no, not true. She's in white
making your art as immortal as you.
in Scream 2, but that's, you know, I said again, so.
Look, the stab fanatic, clearly. We're working on this for Shriekle and more of a remake. Because all there are now are remakes. Only more of the studio's green light. I mean, there are still rules, but the rules have changed. The unexpected.
Her iPhone is crazy.
Yeah, you gotta have an opening sequence, blows the doors off, that's flashing music video production, and the kill's gotta be way more extreme.
Modern audiences get savvy to the rules of the originals. So
Modern audiences get savvy.
in fact, the only surefire-
Modern audiences get savvy to the rules of the original.
So why are you so sure that the killer's working by the rules of a horror remake?
The original stab structure.
The original stab structure.
Your parents are away.
And then the school's toxic, savage, beyond recognition.
You don't know where it goes from there.
Party.
Exactly. Party. Guaranteed third act main cast bloodbath.
Fingers crossed on some nudity for a change.
No nudity. Scream doesn't need nudity.
There's the Stabathon.
Stabathon?
It's a movie marathon. All 7 stabs back to back. We do it every year.
Yes.
All 7 stabs?
There's a killer out there patterning his murders after the original movie.
No, it's pretty wild.
We have to call it off.
Okay, I mean, it's Friday. I'm sure we're not the only party that's going on in Woodsboro.
Okay, where is this circle jerk going to take place?
So who's ready for this Q&A?
No, I really want the location.
You know, it's kind of an underground thing. And they only find it's pretty secret.
Fuck
You're
you.
not going to tell me.
Really?
We're working together. Remember?
So you ready for that Q&A?
Fuck you. Let's go.
I need some popcorn.
It's awesome.
I feel like I'm under house arrest.
Jill's shirt. Oh my god. This is my favorite scene of the whole movie. One of them.
You know when people say, I know how you feel? I bet you know they're just saying that because you really have no freaking idea how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
I know how you feel. I'm so sorry about Olivia.
It's crazy because this is exactly what she wants. But it's in this genuine moment that it's like they could have just been really good friends.
I can handle it. People staring at you all the time. Stare at me? I never handle that kind of attention. I just feel like it would take over my life. What I do when I try not to think about me.
Sydney is so smart and so beautiful. I learned so much from her. I'll be right back. Well, I'm not against that, but I don't know how you should go about that right now or at this moment. Period. So definitely think about it a lot. Don't get period. Consult with your grandma and think about how we maybe need to gather up as much as we can. On our version of getting justice.
Everyone's all boarded up. What's the view for myself?
Sorry for the temporary whatever it was, but I was gone for like 30 seconds, so I'm sure everybody's fine.
Just crash land on planet.
Kirby at the Stabathon.
Okay, which drivers here?
I love that in Scream 6 you find out that she still loves horror movies,
I have no idea.
but it's a little different than how she felt about them in this one.
What happened last night? I mean, my mom is just completely freaked out. It's not for me.
You guys like hot stuff? I am obsessed with like flaming hot anythings. I've never had a flaming hot Funyun. I'm kind of a little bit too scared to try it. Gail and Dewey. I just caught that someone was dressed up as Gail and Dewey. I just saw the Woodsboro jacket on 4 guys at this party. It was the same Woodsboro jacket that's on Stephen Orth that Chad wears in number 5. And someone did a review of Scream 5 and was like, oh, when Chad wears this jacket, it's the only other time in the whole franchise where we see this. And I'm like, that's wrong. Stop having millions of subscribers and telling people wrong information. What? Did you watch the fucking movie? Although I literally just noticed someone dressed up as Gail and Dewey, so I don't know, whatever. But I don't go out of my way to say things that, you know, that are wrong. That's supposed to be a callback to the fact that in the earlier part of the movie, someone shut the refrigerator and a harmful character was there. But that was a changed scene. I thought for sure in Scream 5 that we were going to see footage of Scream 1 when Gail put the camera in that place. I would still love to see that. I grew up in Ohio, and this barn scene, this is very Ohio. Gail has had so many good Ghostface attacks. She does not get attacked by a Ghostface in costume in the 5th one. One, 2, 3, 4, and 6. That happens for her.
Progress, chapter 1. When I moved to Woodsboro, I never in
I
a
think.
million years dreamed that I would again play the
No, maybe not the first one.
and solving another series of these.
I think 2, 3, 4, and 6. I think 1 and 5. By the time she's with the killer, they've been unmasked. I'm about 100% sure. Did I just drop something? Wow. All because of this.
Yeah, where are you?
I thought the kids to the Stabathon. There's an old abandoned farm on Fort Dillon Road. Listen, I've got it under surveillance. I think the killer's about to make
It pisses me off how he does not listen to her.
To do a remake to out to the original, that's what the kid said. This party is all about the stab movies. Come on. How mad can you get?
How? What can you get?
I don't know. I heard him say it. Dewey, listen to me. You have to get out here. Come on, you catch the killer. I get the story. It's a win-win.
I thought you were going rogue, Gail.
Oh, come on, are you serious? Come on. Forget it. They just having faith in me. It's my equipment.
Gail!
Yeah, you better rush over there. I love that in Scream 5 we see new footage of Stab.
Who is this?
They've made us love Stab through this franchise. And I dislike you already.
Thanks. How far are you from Fort Dillon Road? Step on.
Courtney Cox looks so good. This whole Dewey seeing Gail through the cameras in her car thing. I'm so glad I grew up at the time that I did. Like, when this was coming out, this was the most high-tech thing I've ever seen in my life. I hadn't even been in a computer class yet in school. Like, this was... This was everything.
Yeah! Gail, behind you!
Oh my goodness. Gail is struggling. And she knows that she's in danger. So she's stabbed in the right shoulder. In Scream 6, she's stabbed in the left shoulder. All right. I need to take a quick bathroom break because I've had a lot to drink. But I will be right back. I'm gonna leave the film playing if anybody's watching live. Oh wait, hold on. I see someone's calling me. The Bruce Willis line is hilarious. Oh yeah, of course it is. Are you kidding me? It's about to go to that right now. I know for a fact. Oh my god, maybe I should wait to go to the bathroom. Oh my god, I gotta pee so bad.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna wait this out.
Not all cops die.
No, but your last day before retirement, you do. If you're looking, something your wife is pregnant, you do. Well, if your partner's better looking, you do. And by the way, I would have
I'll take the next break. I'll be right back.
Oh, the hospital part? See, a lot of people say that they don't like that. And that's like the one time I'm glad that Dimensions Films studio producers like stepped in and was like, add a little bit more to the end, you know? It's like the one time they did their job.
I'll take this one.
Hey, Hoss.
I'm always careful.
My neighbor's dog just barked and it scared the living daylights out of me. He's in the Scary Movie franchise too, which is funny. Sydney looks so pretty here. Ow. This chip just stabbed me. That's betrayal. The fuck? Now I'm all like rubbing my mouth. You ever have like a chip just like stab you in the gums or something? Sydney, you know that glass door ain't gonna do shit. I hate glass doors. What the fuck is the purpose of a door that's all glass?
You should have seen the look on your face, Ruffy.
Out. Like a light. Like a light. Like a light. Hey. Like a light. One of my favorite shots of Ghostface. Just standing in the middle of the street, nighttime, this music. And he even looks so grimacing. Those are the hot munchies. They haven't stabbed me in my mouth yet, so I felt okay trusting them. Wow, Pringles is Ghostface. Fucking Mr. Mustache ass. It still hurts. This is one of Sydney's best phone calls, I think. I remember when this preview came out and I saw this for the first time ever.
Julie, you gonna get that? Robert's got the
I love this.
Who are you?
Turn on the TV to channel 6.
Who the fuck are you?
Turn it on. Watch the teaser.
Sydney watches the news in a lot of the Scream movies, if not almost every one of them. Yeah, 1 in her living room, 2 in her dorm room, 3 in her house, kitchen, living room / thing, 4 in this living room. Oh, and the 5th one? I don't know about the 5th one. Up until this point, she does.
Family ties that cut deep. Am I right?
What do you mean?
What's you care about most? And what's closer than family? The bond of blood.
Don't.
Can't save them. All you can do is watch.
Haunting. I'm waiting for this whole Kate scene to subside, and then I have to go to the bathroom.
Come on, Jill. What's going on? I can't have all these coming after me. What's my family first? Oh, God, Jill. Let's get the cops. The cops aren't here. They were there when I first came in, but they're not there now. Let's get Kirby's.
So smart. Seeing him in the wind chimes.
Where's it from, bud? Can you? Let's get out of here. Oh.
Dude, sorry, I'm just like so caught up into this. I remember this for the first time ever. I was so fucking mad. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, stop taking people away from Sydney. Oh, it's sad.
Peter, I just saw somebody coming around the side of the house. Where are Haas and Perkins? I couldn't get them on the radio. Whose blood is that? It's Kate's. We were just sitting there.
I love Judy.
Front door. Stay here. This is Deputy Hicks. I've got a homicide at Robert's residence. No sign of Perkins or Haas. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but you are sorry. Alright, I gotta go. I'll be back real quick.
You're gonna be fine. Alright? I swear. No more on your own. It's you and me. Forever.
Easy.
Yeah.
Ask me something.
Anything.
Catch that motherfucker.
We missed the house. House. I can't believe that.
But Cher's wife, man. She told us to cancel it and we didn't. Now this? What are we supposed to do?
Robbie, calm down. It makes sense. This is what the reboots do. They one up the original ending.
The Woodsboro murders ended at a party. So in the remake,
The party is the false ending. New rules.
exactly.
Okay, no offense, guys, but I'm gonna put in Stab 7. Nobody canceled my film festival.
Whoa, I don't want to watch that now after what happened to Olivia.
Come on, it was her favorite.
Wow, Kirby. Got some classics here.
Yeah,
Suspiria, Don't Look Down.
you know it. I can trivia your ass on the tables.
Oh, yeah.
Who did it first? Got her answer.
Did you feel that? That charge I moved to me, it's just like, sex.
You're
guys are unbelievable. You're playing fucking trivia games? The cops are gonna come for us. They're gonna shut down my website. We're so dead.
Yeah, I agree.
Jesus Christ, where'd you come from?
The front door. By the way, Kirby, everything that's going on right now probably shouldn't be.
Hello, all people. I'm back.
And may I ask what
The hell you're doing in my house?
Didn't I find that?
No, you found the anti-party and it's invitation only.
Yeah, well, I got an invitation.
I can't believe that's Kirby.
So,
The way she's.
What?
you sent me a text message. After party at Kirby's house. It's from his phone.
What do you mean from my phone? Where is
My
phone?
phone.
He said he left it in your car. I didn't text him. I didn't text you.
And I'll put it. But
No, Charlie. Riley. That's clearly accessories to a crime. You're really Dave's wife? My life is over. So which one of you guys sent me a text message from Jill's phone, huh?
we're supposed to just accept that you're telling the truth.
We're supposed to accept that you're telling the truth.
Isn't your phone missing?
I'm so happy this film exists. Doo-da, doo-da.
What's up?
Kate Roberts is dead. And Sydney fled the scene.
I trust them again.
She was stabbed just like the others.
What about Jill?
Dewey, get the fuck on the roll.
Where the hell were Austin Perkins?
They were found dead in their car 2 blocks away. Multiple stab wounds.
Okay.
This is the most brutal Ghostface Wes Craven has directed. Not Dewey almost wrecking his car. Bro, Sydney dated a Ghostface, which was Billy. Sam dated a Ghostface, which was Richie. And Kirby kind of dated a Ghostface, which is Charlie. It's like, dude, ooh, gross. Stop dating people. Everybody needs to just be single.
Get ready for a hall pass for Robbie.
Isn't it crazy that we don't need to see Kirby's parents, but like we've been at this house?
Yes, that's Charlie Walker. Yes, my Charlie Walker. I get lucky with a girl. Now, I'm unable to launch my examination. However, suffice it to say, this girl Hyde may be in store for some geek history. We'll see.
I just remember thinking that that was so smart with like the recording thing, like all the way around.
Hello? There.
Also, who just holds on to a bottle of liquor like that? This night could have gone so differently.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Really new, you know. Dude, I've been drunk at people's basement parties before.
Me to make a move?
Well, yeah.
Couldn't you make a move?
Well, I just did.
Because you're actually pretty cute. Especially when I'm scared. Drunk.
Hey, guys, did you see Jill?
I want to beat the fuck out of him.
Yes, Trevor, she is upstairs.
I literally can't stand him.
When you get it, find her.
I also love that they're watching.
Oh, dude, I love this part.
I'm sure I say that every time, but like,
Yeah. There's one thing
safe and comfortable in the house. It's obviously a commentary about like right now.
Did I just interrupt anything?
Who invited you, Trevor?
Who invited you, Trevor?
Alright. Clearly not you. Wow. I'll be upstairs.
Get out of my house!
Kirby's house is so cool.
So,
It's almost as cool as Stu's.
Let's see where Charlie's up to, shall we? Or Saga of Trevor and Jill. Oh, the intrigue of Woodsboro High who needs a kid around there.
Robbie's death right here is one of the best. Like people live stream like that now.
You can't, there's rules. Okay. It helps.
It don't. Gay people always get murdered. Look at history. This is when this movie starts to get serious. I mean, it's always serious, but like this is when it starts to like, you know, what do we got to be like in the last 20 minutes or something? We are literally in the last like 20 minutes.
He's such a liar. Where is he? What do you mean, where is he? He's upstairs looking for you. He's not upstairs. Trevor? Charlie? Robbie? Maybe they're outside. Sydney! I'm sorry, I should have told you I'm on
No, it's okay. It's just I need you to come with me right now, okay?
She loves Jill. Oh my god, I'm sorry if you can hear my crunching. That hasn't occurred to me. And I love this chase scene up the stairs.
Is there another way out? You jump. It's 2 stories. Where's your sound? What?
Get under the bed, don't make a sound, and don't come out until I come and get you. Sydney is so protective and so smart. And hiding under the bed is so natural. I love that they did that in one of these films.
Jill, run. Just keep running. Get out.
I used to pretend that that was me, running on the roof and hiding under the bed. How cool is it to have a roof scene?
Dewey,
We don't have a roof scene in any of the other ones, I don't think.
the killer is here. I need your help.
I'm on my way.
Cece gets thrown from a balcony, but that's not the same thing.
I need all units to 329 Whispering Lake.
All units, 329, Whispering Lane. Doom, 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 doom. I love it. I love everything about it. Cue Kirby.
Sorry, it's just me. Look, I tried to call 911 at the landline stand and someone smashed the router. I think I threw it myself. Okay, where's Jill? There's a room down here. We can lock ourselves in. I heard you yelling to Jill. Did she get away? She's safe.
It would have been really cool to see Sydney in Scream 6. Like if she was at the ending with that shrine stuff.
No, I just found Robbie. Please. There's someone Let me in.
If you can't trust him, don't open the door.
My God, let me in.
Get away from the door, Charlie.
Calling his leash. Please let me in.
Get away from the door, Charlie.
See, she's smart.
Sorry, I can't.
And thank goodness she doesn't.
Look out!
Oh, she says that in Scream 6. Serial killer on the loose, motherfucker.
Oh, please, leave him alone. Leave him alone. It's Charlie's phone.
Tell Sydney it's gonna roll tonight. Tell Sydney it's all because of her. Or maybe she was to this place. I promised to make her wake.
It's him. Okay, chill. We should be in the same place. Just keep him on the phone. We're back. Let him go, please.
I hear you like horror movies.
I hear you like horror movies. Oh, and then she says that
Watch instead.
to Mindy in 6. I hear you're a fan of horror. Oh my god. Full circles.
It's not me.
Warm up question. Jason's weapon.
It's a machete.
Michael Myers.
Butcher knife.
Leatherface.
Chainsaw, please.
Sometimes when I watch films, I have really weird thoughts. And like Sydney just grabbed a knife out of a drawer and there were bananas on the counter behind her. And I was like, those bananas are gone now.
Psycho.
Psycho.
None of the above. Tom, 1960, directed by Michael Powell. First movie to ever put the audience in the killer's
POV.
Wait, no. Please just ask me one more question.
Just one more.
Right, Kirby. Then it's time for your last chance question. Name the remake of the groundbreaking horror movie in which the villain.
Halloween, Texas.
I want to know what the end of that
Chainsaw
question would have been.
It's an Amityville horror. Last house on the left, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street, My Bloody Valentine, A Stranger Calls, Pop Night, Black Christmas, House of Wax, The Fog, Piranha. It's one of those, right? Right?
I don't know. You're going to have to see. A bitch.
Got it right.
I was fucking right. This is insane.
Charlie.
I won.
Why? He tried to beat me, but
This is where she's stabbed, bro. I can't believe it. I knew she survived this. I'm so glad she did.
Kirby, this is making a move. 4 years of classes together. You notice me now? Stupid bitch. It's too late.
Of course she's mad. She's fucking pissed. Sydney is very good at this. And I love this sound right here. Ready? Door open.
Kirby?
For a while when you watch movies over and over, all the plots are about
I swear to God, I thought Jill was in trouble. Or she was gone at this point.
she's gonna get away. If anyone gets away.
Listen, surprised. Watch this. This is part of dear cousin.
When the cameras turn off. This is crazy.
Charlie.
Already taken care of. I got great footage of my Robbie kill. Better than any Marty or Olivia even.
We'll cut an upload later, make it all traceable to each other.
Right out of the closet, just like number one.
Remind you of anything?
Shut the fuck up already.
I learned from you.
I love this
You're a
spinning.
shitty boyfriend, Sydney. There's one that fucks
Because
you.
you're so like, what? Why? And like when you start to hear her reasonings, it's crazy.
The fuck you! I loved you. Shut the fuck up already.
You feel those cops want you to have this job. For your protection.
No.
Shouldn't feel about those people, Trev. Gone and put it on video even. But it means a lot that you did it for me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I am not the girl you cheated on.
This is crazy.
I'm going for everything. We're definitely good on timeline.
Oh, rest in peace, Trevor. Fuck boy.
Ready for Act 3?
I figured out yesterday.
I just don't understand how they think they're gonna get away with any of this.
Billy Loomis.
I mean, Jill's a badass, but like,
See with you.
still, evidence is so strong with cops and stuff.
With us. They're gonna see it. It's gonna be a worldwide sensation.
And people gotta see this shit.
It's not like anyone reads anymore. I read sometimes. I'm reading Rose McGowan's book right now.
Never.
You guys should check that out. Especially if you like Scream. Rose McGowan plays Tatum.
This time Randy gets the girl.
So,
You're amazing. You're the perfect victim.
I was so believable today, wasn't I? I mean, I told so many lies that I actually started to believe them.
this is crazy. I keep saying that because it is.
Do you know what it was like growing up in this family?
Related to you. I mean, all I ever heard was Sydney
This and Sydney that and Sydney, Sydney, Sydney.
You were always just so fucking special.
Well, now I'm the special one.
I'm the specially one.
Always do.
I'm the specially one. I knew right here he was gonna die. How did he not know it? Oh, what an idiot.
And hold still. Okay?
Yeah, old school. Like Bill needs to. Come on, get it up. Up. Shoulder me. Shoulder me. Shoulder me. Get it up! Not the way we were.
You said Trevor Williams too.
Ha!
Trevor, you.
What a dumbass.
But the media really wants me.
Is a soul survivor.
Just ask you know him. Trevor was your partner. You were the idea.
She's so smart.
You and your friends.
My friends. What world
This is
are you
crazy.
living in? I don't need friends.
I love it.
I'm-
It's so much different than the first one, but it's so similar.
This has never been about killing you.
It's about becoming you. I want to be Sydney. I mean, not really. I mean, I already am Sydney. I've survived enough. I don't want to have any more trauma. It's the new thing.
You had your 15 minutes.
Now,
I want mine.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Go to college.
Grad school. Work.
Look around. We all live in public now. We're all on the internet.
How do you think people become famous anymore?
You don't have to achieve anything.
You just gotta have.
You just gotta have fucked up shit happen to you. So,
I really thought Sydney was gonna get killed off.
new movie, new franchise. There's only
I think it was
one
ballsy.
thing. Let's face it, your Andrea days, they're over.
In Scream 5, you knew she was gonna live. In this one, you didn't.
Don't tell me you didn't have this deal.
That was a second stab to the abdomen. Stabbed him in. Stabbed him in the abdomen. I did a report on this scene whenever I was in film school. Breaking down the sound effects, the music, the lighting, and just everything that you would have to put into a film like this. Oh my goodness. I was losing my mind. My grandpa literally told me, he goes, whoa, she's really smart to be thinking all this out, you know? What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, I love the knife. I love her plan. That shirt she's got on right now is in Scream 6. I think I may have said this last year. She has the Grey's Anatomy Season 1 and Season 2 DVDs on the shelf right there because I see them. Also, my beard's itchy. I've always loved this table sling too. There was one of the TV spots or one of the trailers where like a second of that was in there, and it was like, oh no, I felt sad. I was like, oh no, someone throws her through the fucking table. It's like, bro, Ghostface is about to, she's about to get it from Ghostface. And the cops showing up on the scene is everything. I really think this has got to be the one. This has got to be the best Scream. How can people not see that?
Check the rooms both sides.
Wow, sorry, I'm just in my head right now thinking about all the different things that Joe could have been doing and going through. This is awesome. This is the best one. Well, until I'm watching Scream 5, and I think Scream 5 is the best one. And then when I'm watching Scream 6, I think that's the best one. Oh, Emma Roberts is so good. I love her so much. She did this movie proud. I'm proud of her. Oh, honey, stop talking. Shh. Shut your mouth. Girl, you didn't need to open it up. Nope. That's everybody's problem. Stop giving shit away when you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? What? Do you think that's what I want to hear right now? I just tried to get rid of that bitch. I don't want her to hang on. Go away. Ew. Well, wake her up so that I can kill her. Oh, what the fuck she don't? Oh my god, how cool would it have been if Scream 5, Sydney remembers nothing and Jill's like getting away with this? Kind of would have left that. Just the way she gets up out of the bed, too. The floor looks different in the hospital from 4 and 5, but it's like it's been 11 years. Hospitals update all the time. They repaint. She's so determined, and I admire that about her. She's delusional.
Yeah. She's a shark.
I love in this one where Gail's like, I can't wait to write a book.
She has to do it, okay? She thinks you guys should write a book together with your matching wounds.
Why she was stabbed in the shoulder?
How
How did she know I missed it?
I don't know. Maybe you were on television tonight. Maybe you were on the news. Maybe you were at a barn and over 200 kids saw you get stabbed.
Won't die, will ya?
If I was Jill and I lived through this, I'd be like, oh, literally all of my best friends watch her get stabbed, and they told me. I remember my ticket when we went to go see this. It was $2.50. Isn't that crazy? Because I got it on a Sunday morning, so it was half off. So it was the original ticket price was $5, but half off $2.50. Anyway, you'd never be able to go see a brand new movie opening day for fucking $5 or $2.50. You know, it's crazy. $2.50. And that fighting scene that's happening right now is just Jill really bested her, and that shows you that. Because Amber, Sydney beat the fuck out of Amber. Consider this an alternate ending. I love it. I mean, she hasn't said that yet, but
Supposed to be at the house. I mean, this is just silly. Consider this an alternate ending. Get her out of this show. Of course I will.
cue Judy. Oh, Courtney. See? Sydney, Gail, Dewey together with the killer in the final showdown. Even though Dewey's knocked out. They're all still there. And I love this one because Judy lives. She's prevailed. And it lets you know that Scream 5 gives you context to this one. So we know that because she's got an 18-year-old or a 17-year-old in the fifth one, that she's got a little boy at home right now. So it's like, fuck Jill Roberts. She needs to get out of this. Judy needs to go home. Judy needs to go home and raise that son of hers.
Give me your gun.
When I was in the theaters, there was different audio, and sometimes Netflix will have the version that plays that.
Don't do anything stupid.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
Now get up, bitch. Okay? Get up.
Courtney Cox is so cool.
Now!
Just the fact that she's been in every Scream movie.
Come on.
I love her so much. She's so underappreciated and underrated. I mean, a lot less now. She's really appreciated now, but like for a minute there. And I'm glad she finally got a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Okay. Can I just have one final word?
What?
Please? No. Clear.
This is so iconic.
Clear. Clear.
When I saw that for the first time in theaters, that was revolutionary.
Remakes, Jill. Don't
Clear.
fuck with the original.
Clear. Clear. Trust me. People. Like, people did. It was. I loved it. Oh, oh, oh.
She was standing right behind me.
They always are.
They always are.
And this is the only one that ends on like a bleak note. Woo.
Nice one.
You know, all of that reporting about Jill being famous and stuff.
Save your chest.
We got 2 officers down. Several injuries. And a new suspect.
I think I say this all the time as well, but suspect? I don't know about. You're pretty sure you're the fucking culprit.
We're live at Woodsboro Community Hospital awaiting a first public statement from Jill Roberts, survivor.
A survivor of what is now being called the Woodsboro Massacre Reboot. Jill Roberts is her name, the name the whole world
Will know. Oh well, the whole world will know her name.
21st century Woodsboro killing spree. Jill Roberts of Woodsboro, a
An
girl
American
who's
hero.
stole our spirits tonight, an American hero, right out of the movies.
Well, that was Scream 4, 12-year anniversary. I'm so happy that it exists. It's definitely one of my favorites. Probably is my favorite. Every time that it's time to watch it, I get really like passionate about it, nostalgic. I can't wait to be able to rank the franchise again sometime. Sorry, I have the hiccups right now, like real bad. Like, oh my god, as I said that, did they go away? I would love if they went away, please. Cool. No, I'm sure as soon as I start talking again. The music was perfect. Wes Craven, Marco Beltrami, Kevin Williamson. These first 4 movies, it's such an iconic staple, and it really is a collective franchise, this first 4. And I love everything about it. And I think the 5th one does it justice. It's a perfect grouping in there, and 6 does it well. It's so perfect. Everything about this franchise is perfect, and I loved seeing Hayden Panettiere now that she's, you know, done her role in the 6th one, and all of the parallels and the way that has grown, and especially in the 6th one where she has her whole like, I saw that in a scary movie once moment, and yeah, this is so perfect. And no, none of the core 3 or 4, if you want to call them, if you want to add Judy, none of the core 4 in this one die, so that's really cool. All around is just a great film with great music, and it brings so many memories. I loved showing them to my friends. It was such an important time in my life. I don't think it'll ever not be the most important to me. Like, it was the biggest turning point in my life when all of these things were happening for me. And at that time. And then now I've had several turning points, but it's just crazy. It's so sad that it's like at the end of Scream 4, there's like an in memory for Paul Craven. And then at the end of Scream 5, it's like for Wes, you know, in memory of Wes Craven. But that's really cool. Anyway, nothing more than all of my thoughts, because all of my thoughts have been spilled through this entire night. So I guess with all of that being said, make sure to check out some of my other reviews. I've done a bunch of different genres. Check out my community tab, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Thank you for watching with me tonight. If ever you're watching on a rerun, it's really fun to do that too. I love doing that with some of my friends whenever I've, you know, not caught it from the beginning or I've missed it completely, and I have like a free Saturday. So thank you so much for everything like that, for the participation. I love the questions. I want to know what you guys think about Scream 4. Let me know about that in the comments. Tell me everything that you think. Give me a good review. Check out my videos. I've done the original Scream movies, which was my first 4 film or reviews I ever, you know, went over. And I've come a long way since then on my channel. So then check out my Scream Revisited playlist, where I've, you know, have higher quality footage from my camera that I film, the footage from the movie that I pull in, same with the music, lights in my background, the setup. It's all good. So yeah, please check those out. Check out my community tab, all of that fun stuff. I'm not sure when I'll go live next. I would love to be able to have a friend on sometime or go live with someone else. I once again want to say happy birthday to Brett. And I know this is super random, but this is also like the anniversary of Titanic. So it's like, take a quick second for that. You know, that was still really sad. People think about that as a movie, but 1,600 and something people died that night. And that's horrible. That's people's families, brothers, loved ones. So, you know, it's nice to remember that, you know, remember things like that so that their memory can live on. And, you know, I don't know if anybody believes in like the Dia dos Muertos thing. So it's like, yeah, keeping memories alive is good. So take a second for that. And take a second for Scream 4. Like, thank you so much for everything and all that good stuff. I'll see you next time.